June 1st, baby. It is General Greene. June 1st, 2024, and this is an emergency American alert on the Park City Booyah penthouse. Property number 4, baby. Links below. So this is a massive setup with Donald Trump, a massive setup. Do not be deceived. This is not only the marketing PR campaign of the failing Biden administration, but this is a setup for all of his supporters. Much like January 6th, do not fall into this mouse trap. They are attempting to trap you just like January 6th. Again, what did I say? I'm expecting massive, massive protests leading into July 4th. I'm expecting massive, massive protests leading into Independence Day and Donald Trump's ultimate sentencing, July 11th. This is not a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. They want you to believe in this political warfare. They want you to believe in this theme so they can set you up. The truth be told is very evil people within the United States of America, through a coup in traditional fashion, but also using 5th and 6th generation warfare propaganda techniques, is attempting to overthrow the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, the greatest freaking country in the world that makes things like this possible, that makes capitalism possible, that makes free speech possible, that makes worshiping our King Jesus Christ possible. And so this is a massive, massive psychological operation. It is a propaganda campaign. I do not want you to fall into the trap, ladies and gentlemen. Now, will Donald Trump be arrested? Will he be thrown in prison? Probably likely not. I am expecting fines. I am expecting that they will talk about that. Again, their goal is to psychologically trigger unrest on the ground. So CNN, the fake news, Fox News, MSNBC can weaponize that propaganda against Republicans, conservatives, Christians, and Trump supporters. This is their entire MO. And I want you to understand this. This is their entire MO to destabilize the U.S. economy and the global geopolitical infrastructure, which has now resulted in World War III. Again, this is an emergency alert, and it's a setup. It was a setup in Israel, stood down, right? I told you that, predicted it. I told you to keep your eyes on Israel. It was a setup. Now we have Gaza. Now we have Rafah. Ukraine is a setup. It's been a setup intended by design to bankrupt the United States, to destroy American sovereignty worldwide, to further an economic collapse. All of it is a setup. What you're seeing in Washington, D.C., BlackRock buying all the Bitcoin, co-opting the crypto space. This is a setup by the evil, disgusting, disgraceful cabal, which could only be prophesied in not just the holy book, but described as the rise of the Antichrist. I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the modern day Noah here on the digital Noah's Ark, this is a freaking setup to destroy America. These people are incredibly evil. So what do? So like I said yesterday with my father, Papa John, give him a call, 808-442-2934. We must unite. You've got to be smarter than the machine. Again, remember January 666. What was that used for? By the radical left, by the mainstream media, by the fake news, CNN. It was used to weaponize and incriminate good people, Republicans, Christians, conservatives, turn the narrative, flip the cards over so they could say things like, oh, wow, this is a violent group here. Oh, these people, they're a mob, like Robert De Niro says, who curiously plays the freaking Godfather. Like, what are you freaking even talking about, Robert De Niro? Like, you suck, bro. You suck. This is a setup, and you must understand these people are very, very smart. I did a whole video in Maui Booyah, right? I was telling you about the fifth, sixth generation warfare techniques. Now, they use this with Bitcoin. You must understand this. This is how I knew about Bitcoin under 1,000, so I got rich. Because I know how psychologically powerful this evil cabal of satanic devil worshippers truly are. And when they said, don't buy Bitcoin, it's a scam, and they told you that they were going to collapse it, and people said it was going to zero, and they said the government wouldn't allow it, and they were going to ban it and get rid of it. I knew that they were lying, which is why I told you to buy it. And now the proof is in the pudding. Our members are rich because we're smarter than the machine. So the great news is, by posting this video, by sharing it like a wildfire to all your friends and family prior to July 4th weekend, which is going to be a day of rage. You're going to see a weekend of rage. Don't fall into the trap. Peaceful protests. Peaceful free speech. Peaceful using your voice. But more importantly, what they don't want you to really learn is they don't want you to understand you're responsible by organizing your own life, by actually looking towards solutions, like my father and I do, all my amazing members around the world, millions and millions and millions of you all around the world, islandproject.com, AMTV, bitcoinrich.com has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of students, #1 selling cryptocurrency school in the world for a reason. They don't want you to know that you can take your power back through organization, by improving your health, your wellness, your mindset, your soul. Earlier this morning, I was praying to God. I was thinking about how Jesus Christ shed his blood, the blood of the Lamb for my sins. I was thinking to myself, Christopher, I was thinking, what brings true joy? What could I tell my audience? What brings true joy? What brings true joy is seeking God, is seeking holiness in your life. If you're depressed, if you're lonely, if you have anxiety, whatever it might be, or maybe things you're doing you're not enjoying anymore for whatever reason. We're seeing the psychosis post the lockdowns, the psychological horror of the tyranny that they implemented, the PTSD. Now we see, of course, the side effects, all the things we can't talk about, the turbo cancers. We see that all weaponized. What a tragedy. People have almost forgotten it. But their mind, like an Iraqi war veteran, has this psychological trauma. These are all techniques by the deep state to overthrow the greatest country in the world. You must understand this. Their goal, and these evil people that are in positions of power in the banking class, in the political class, in the media class, it's all one and the same. There's a lack of choice. It's an illusion. The Democrat-Republican Party aren't any different, ladies and gentlemen. It's all an illusion of choice. There's 3 major oil companies. You don't have a choice. There's 3 to 5 car companies. You don't have a choice. There's 2 or 3 major tech companies. You don't have a choice. All of it is an illusion. It's a highly controlled cabal of psychological, financial, currency manipulation here in the United States. They've willfully intended by design, destroyed the US dollar, created hyperinflation. They're launching universal basic income. They are destabilizing your mind. They are attempting to destroy Trump. They are setting up all of you here in the United States of America for the fall. The Antichrist is rising now. I have spiritual confirmation of that. So be wary and do not be deceived. Again, short video. It is up to you to share it with your friends and family. For those of you that have been following me for several decades now, you know I'm an American patriot. You know I stand for liberty and freedom. You know I've produced tens of thousands of videos warning from the mountaintop here. Warning of the truth, what would be coming your way. So listen to my words now. Listen to the rallying cry. Listen to the modern Noah. Here on the digital Noah's Ark, you are being set up. Do not fall for it. Do not run into the trap like a mouse with the little cheese and then get slammed, which is what they're going to do. Again, what's coming? Massive protests, weaponization of the media. They're going to create a fake, terrible narrative of conservatives, Christians, Republicans, Trump supporters. This is their entire agenda: demoralize, disillusion the American public, threaten Donald Trump, threaten Republicans, threaten Christians, create massive psychological trauma, PTSD, chaos, lock you in your house again, take your rights, surveil you, move all of us forward to the new world system. You know what that is. Through the reset. All of this is happening now. You have very little time left to participate in what's happening in America and this hyperinflationary event, to get into Bitcoin, to get into cryptocurrencies, to unite with like minds, to help us build the digital Noah's Ark, the #1 investment class in the world, as I sit on the penthouse mountaintop today, bringing you the message of spiritual truth. This is what you must understand, of spiritual awareness, of the holiness of God, of the truth of what's really happening in your life today. Be smarter than the machine. You're being set up. This is a psychological operation for destruction here in the United States. Even the elect will be deceived. This is the Antichrist, Satan himself, rising to build this technological tower of tyranny, this technological tower of Babel. We must resist. We must organize. We must thousand freakings. And I'm General Greene. Park City Booyah. Deer Valley Booyah. Coming to you from the mountaintop. Links below. Share this video. Crush the algorithms. A lot more content coming. It is an honor. Links down here and up here. Reach out to my father. God bless. But this is the truth.